welcome in this video where I want to speak about how much does it cost to move to another country, to a different country. I had this question asked, so here we go with the answer. How expensive it is? Well, it actually depends. You have to consider to have money for the flight tickets. If you are going to the country, it's the money for the flight tickets. It's also money for the insurance, depending if you will be insured when you are getting the visa or the work permit in a certain country. I know that in the European Union there is, I think, like you can go for the emergency if you want some basic, or you have to actually insure yourself extra if you want for something, like I think it be insured for something more. But if you're moving to New Zealand, you actually, when you are getting work permit, you don't have to have any extra insurance because you are covered by ACC, which is like general health system here in New Zealand, which will cover you in case that something will happen. So flight tickets, insurance, and also it is important to check if you are gonna rent a house or you are going to do a shared living. So if you're gonna rent a house, it would be really good to check on the market. Just go on the website and check how much is the rent for the house. Usually you pay 2 weeks bond or 2 to 4 weeks bond and 1 week rent advance. So it is important to have money for that. If you are gonna share living and renting only a room, it is also, you can go online and check how much are these rooms gonna be rent for, and then you usually pay like 2 rents for the room. So it's the rent. If you don't have a job, it is really good to have at least some savings for 1 month of living in the country, like until you are looking for a job. But usually, if you are actually going to the country like New Zealand, you will already have a work visa, so you will have a secure job, so you don't really need to have a huge amount of money because you will be working straight away. When I moved to New Zealand, I actually didn't have a job straight away, so I was looking for a job. So it was really important to have at least like 1 month of savings until I found a job, and I think that's basic what I'm covering. You also have to consider when you are actually moving to a different country. If you are renting a house, you will be buying a lots of stuff like a fridge, furniture. You can find these things like second hand and buy them much cheaper. But also you can just go online and find how much can you buy a fridge for, a washing machine and stuff like that. When I moved to a different country, I was first share living in the room, and I even looked for a room where I didn't have to buy anything. Like there was a bed included, with the mattress. So after a while, I wanted my own bed, so that was my first investment, and then a little furniture. You see, so you don't really need that much money. Like when you are moving to a different country, you usually need the money for the flight ticket, for some basic insurance, and then something to just cover you up in the meantime when you are looking for a job. But it also depends what's happening on the market. If it's easy to find a job or if it's hard to find a job, then you need, of course, more savings. But generally, I never really had problems finding a job. There is always a way how to find a job. Alright, I hope this video will give you at least some insight into how much it costs to move to a different country. I can't really share with you exact amounts because it depends where you're moving and where are you moving. If you want to be renting a house, if you want to be renting a room, it really depends. If you are really interested in this topic, I mean like moving to New Zealand, and you want some links and stuff, I can actually, under this video I will put some links under where you go and where you can find I live in New Zealand, so where you can find these things like there are certain websites where you can find how much the housing cost, or certain shops how much the stuff costs, and then you can actually calculate these things. All right, thank you so much for these questions. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like it very much, give it a subscribe. And if you have any question about this topic of moving, traveling, don't be shy. Just put the comment down below. I will try to create another video for you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.